till you find your way back home.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Shy Landers and I'm back with another video. So as you guys can see, that was not my intro right there. That was actually Crystal Basketball Podcast, which is a podcast that me and my guy Ethan Fuller from Boston University, we put together a podcast where we talk about high school, college, there's NBA every now and then, but we talk about basically basketball, man. It's a basketball podcast. So far, each episode has been well over 50 minutes. So if you really love sports, I recommend you going to watch that. And also, that was just a test to see if the intro, I hope you guys like it. Shout out to Katniss. She's a graphic designer from the UK. She actually designed it for us. So huge shout out to her. I want to see if it be copyrighted or not. So I decided, why not upload a video on my channel, see if they copyright it, you know what I'm saying? Just so we can be out of the clear. But it's from No Copyright Sounds. A lot of you guys may recognize the song Way Back Home by Chris Talk. But it got so big that they might have put it as copyright now. But it's only 5 seconds. So they may do it, they may not, but we'll see. So I need a topic for this video. And why not talk about anybody besides my favorite player in the world, Scottie Barnes? So right now I'm on Florida State's website. And it says that he's grew an inch because they have him listed at 6'9", 227. Now, I may put in a clip right here just to let you guys know that Scottie Barnes is probably, everybody knows he's my favorite player. I saw a lot of you guys questioning that, why and how. But if you watch that podcast, first of all, link in the description, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out. Please go check that out. Link in the description. But I like guys who are in the, hoopers who are in the 6'9", to 6'11 range, very versatile. And that's what Scottie Barnes is. Scottie Barnes was probably the best passer in the class of 2020, if we're going to keep that a fact. Scottie Barnes is probably the best passer. He can take over whenever he wants to, but I just love his passion, his motor, all of it. You can see. I made a video a while back when he committed to Florida State, and probably one of my most viewed videos there. But he's probably the best player, best power forward. It's just a fact, man. Best power forward in general in that class, in my opinion. I don't care if you say Isaiah Todd, Isaiah Jackson, keep naming them. I'm going to say it's Scottie Barnes. Of course, he was a top 7, top 10 player. On some websites, top 5 in the class, which is another thing proving my point. And also, outside of Scottie Barnes, I want to give Bryce Griggs a birthday shout-out, guy who shouted me out a couple of times. So I gave him a birthday shout-out, you know what I'm saying? Bryce Griggs, another guy who I believe in 2022 is top 10. He moved all the way up from the rankings. He was lower 60s. He's all the way up to I think mid-20s now, late 20s, early 30s, something like that. Bryce Griggs, who moved all the way up. And by the way, he's 6'3" now. And there's speculation that, he was running with Mikey. He's very close with Mikey. They're kind of like family, kind of like real brothers. And, there's speculation that he went back to his old school in Houston, after running with the school team for a little bit, San Ysidro. And I guess he probably didn't like it. It's a very different culture. San Ysidro, they don't play defense like that. And I don't see why people's trying to see them play against DJ Wagner, which a video I discussed, it has almost 3,000 viewers. If you guys want to check that out. I think it's called DJ Wagner, Mikey Williams, #1 discussion, something like that. Either way, it's on this channel, so you guys can check it out. But yeah, Camden plays defense, you know what I'm saying? So, it probably wouldn't be a matchup. Mike could get his, DJ Wagner, play his all-around game as usual. But, I wanted to give a shout-out to Bryce Griggs. And also Ben Gregg. He committed to Gonzaga, 6'8" forward. Was kind of expecting it. Gonzaga guy, they produce bigs, man. Even though he's a forward, they produce forwards as well, all the guys, Drew Timme and over there, Kispert, Killian Tilly, all those guys. You can go back to Kornowski days. Mark Few knows how to develop talent, especially when it comes to bigs and stuff like that. So not surprised there. And recently, Trevor Keels, he released his top 3, I think, yesterday. And I'm not going to go into it. You guys check out Crystal Basketball Podcast. We're going to touch on it a little bit. We upload right now. It's looking like every Sunday because we record on Saturdays, edit, things like that. So, yeah, right now it's looking like we're going to talk about that, on our podcast a little bit. We're focusing on Mike Foster, Caleb Houston, Jabari Smith, and Kennedy Chandler. If you guys are fans of any of those guys, you might want to check that episode out as well when it comes out this weekend. Like I said, link will be in the description. But after we talk about our 4 guys, we usually go into other recruits news, and Trevor Keels is one that I brought up to Ethan. So we're probably going to talk about it. But yeah, their crystal balls were updated actually, I think yesterday or today. Pat Baldwin and Trevor Keels, both 100% Duke right now. And it's Duke just got Paolo Banchero. That was my last video. You guys check that out. So Paolo, he's at Duke. And AJ Griffin, of course, another guy committed to Duke. And it wouldn't be a surprise to see these two as well. Pat Baldwin, Duke is kind of his best option in my opinion, in terms of school-wise. But, Trevor Keels, teammate of Jeremy Roach in high school at the Paul School. I think it's Paul 6. Yeah, Paul 6. I would get my Roman numerals mixed up, that's why I said the Paul School first. But it's Paul 6. And, they upset Sierra Kane this year. They're in that conference with DeMatha and all that, which is one of the best conferences, if not the best in high school basketball, in my opinion. But yeah, and he was former teammate of Jeremy Roach, who's at Duke now. So that's kind of connection I think Crystal Ball is going with there. Maybe they don't see Jeremy Roach going one and done. Honestly, I don't think they have to. I don't see strong recruiting right now from Duke when it comes to point guards. So of course, 24/7 they're gonna know stuff that we don't know a lot of times. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. So I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover, man. I covered my favorite player. I covered the new podcast that I'm a part of. I want you guys to go check out. Be sure to leave a sub at that. I covered Bryce Griggs, whose birthday is today. Shout out to Bryce Griggs. Covered Ben Gregg, upcoming forward, who committed to Gonzaga. And then we talked about Pat Baldwin and Trevor Keels. If you guys want another deep, in-depth over Pat Baldwin, we actually covered him on Crystal Basketball Podcast as well. I'm going to try to start uploading more on this channel again. I always say that, but I never do it. But I'm actually in college now, so, I kind of get my work out the way. I didn't have a lot of free time. 2K21 just came out. I've been, sort of kind of grinding on that. But why not get back to my channels as well? And, I'm putting a lot of effort into, Crystal Basketball Podcast, which is a channel, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. Why not put something into, the channel that kind of got me started into these things, and, the channel that's blew up. I would say we reached 17,000 plus views, about to hit 18,000. I wish I could have that many subscribers. But, we're striving towards 200 subscribers real soon. I never really begged for subscribers. That's one thing I'd say truthfully. If you watch the first video of this channel, I never said I would beg about subscribers. I never said, I would mention it in every video. None of that. I never say, let's try to get this video to so-and-so or nothing. I just let it go. And, you guys show extreme support with the views and the likes. So I really do appreciate you guys as usual. Like I say, I appreciate you guys for the support. Check out Crystal Basketball Podcast. And, yeah, go Scottie Barnes. It's been your boy, Rashad Landis, man. Peace.